Okay, cool. Alright, we're back. Playing Game of Thrones, Episode 2, Telltale Series. Mr. Creasy here, and I am joined by...
Rainbow Unicorn.
Rainbow Unicorn.
Alright, Mr. Creasy.
It's gonna be very... Can you imagine a Rainbow Unicorn in Game of Thrones?
I think it actually fit in well.
I don't think it'll fit in at all.
Look at all these horses and everything.
I have a hard time imagining. I don't think I've ever seen a rainbow in Game of Thrones at all, ever.
Well, it'll make the game seem less dark.
That is very true.
So it needs something bright, like a rainbow unicorn.
Yeah. But, oh, it was just, earlier what I was going to say in the previously when we were at Castle Black, I was saying, I hate when they do that. It's like, when you're like, I say this, because you're thinking is X, but then they say something completely different. You're like, I don't want to say that. Like, what the hell? Like, they didn't do a good job.
That happened to me too a couple times when I was playing.
Yeah, so.
It's like, I didn't mean to say that. Why'd you say it like that?
Yeah, it's bullshit. Anyways, okay, start.
And last we'd heard Asher was in Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat his shit.
The Whitehill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
You don't have 20 men?
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Oh man, they're gonna antagonize me. What do I do? What do I say?
I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy fuck. Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
Had a run-in with Walder Frey, did you?
And he's leaning on a girl.
Should have buried him with the corpses. Forrest, real shame about your leg,
I'll
my
give
lord.
it a toss.
Don't let go of your sister now.
Yeah, see, I was afraid if I leaning on the sister thing would not go well. That's why I said that was a mistake.
We have business in the Great Hall.
So you'd rather have taken the little boy's sword?
Yeah. He's just a sword, even if it's
Go
just wood.
round. You don't want to test me. Is that right? Because you look pretty sad to me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
He's first to die.
I am the lord of this house, and you will move.
Are those my men behind me?
Go on then, my lord.
Those are... I thought those are his men.
Let's go.
That went okay. But yeah, I think better a wooden sword. It's just a sword, right?
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like
The
guests.
wine keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot? Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel.
My lords.
I have arrived.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
For some reason, you look more like her brother
Lady Talia.
Then who?
You should have told us the Lord needed
than her
help.
son.
Oh. I did a good job. Because that's what they are, right, brother? Oh, you're talking about Talia and
good.
her. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
It's good to see you awake,
It's the
Lord
beard.
Roderick.
Yeah.
We
It's very
didn't
thick.
expect you so
You
soon.
look older than...
The Maester said it would be weeks
age.
before you were
Well,
walking. If you walked again at all.
Don't know
It
how
was
old
highly
you're supposed to
probable.
be.
I told you he'd be up and about.
Mr. Otengrin doesn't know everything.
Who among us does?
Who indeed?
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel.
He's been getting the Whitehills soldiers
It
drunk.
keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please! Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole...
Duncan.
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton
You
soldiers.
should have been protecting your lord! Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one.
Not anymore.
Do whatever it takes. Ryan will not remain hostage at High Point.
Perhaps it's time to talk about the Glenmores.
Who's Glenmore's?
You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as
You
planned.
go ask them for help.
Marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena? She's coming now.
He's barely recovered. Why is she coming here?
She means to pay her respects to your father. But it could also be a chance to solidify our arrangement.
I don't think this is gonna work.
If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oath-bound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. Talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
You guys should
Dahlia
join
does have a
together.
point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Roderick. And she can do the same
Ah!
for you.
It wasn't like a confidence.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Just handle it.
We could keep them fed, but take away their wine.
Well, that'd be something at least.
Good. Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
That wasn't lack of confidence. Bullshit.
Maester, it's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Gold.
Welcome back, my lord.
It's good to be back.
You're not gonna switch spots because I'm being less arrow on this side.
No, yeah. I like the air.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan.
Strength. I gotta remember strength because apparently
There is
everything
your
that
song coming.
is rational.
Ethan always helps me with music. It's
miss-
not the same without him.
You have to be strong, Talia.
Apparently, anytime anything
Everyone
rational
knows how much Ethan meant to you.
is like
I'm sure it will
seen
honor
as
him
weakness
well.
or unconfidence, which is stupid.
About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores.
Ugh,
I don't
that's
know
gonna
where
work now.
things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but
I
maybe
wasted
your
it
sister
already.
can find a way to help.
The request. I wasted it in trying to convince the Boltons to keep me, but
Strength of mind trophy.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, milady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
We will make a large donation.
Lady Marjorie intends to visit again very soon.
Lovely. They'll be pleased to hear that. And the seal. Here you are.
Oh, I didn't steal that before.
I wonder what would happen if you stole everything, like the key and the seal.
Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I wasted my favor. Dang it! In the first one.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Pay no mind to her. She asks too much.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things.
Oh, because
you pushed me before and you saw the results.
Oh, so you could
I'm
have
sure your
wrote a letter on behalf of her.
And they used the seal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Do you regret choosing leaving the seal there?
A little bit. A little bit.
It?
A little bit. I don't know.
Father can secure the marriage on his own.
No, he won't. It's Game of Thrones. No one gets anything they want. Except the bad people.
Mira, we'll
Hey,
talk
I
more
was
later.
able to convince them to join us.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't that hard.
Let's hope it works out for me too then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what would have happened if I didn't ask before and I asked this. You know?
Yeah.
Because Ramsay Snow was freaking
If
crazy.
Lady Marjorie wrote a letter.
No.
You're not gonna forge it?
No. I have no seal.
I'm sorry, Roderick. Sir Maynard, you are hereby invited.
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Sir Maynard. The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war. I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk.
Sure, girlfriend.
If you don't mind.
What about?
What about?
Well, it's...
She's having love troubles.
Really?
Yes.
We really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.
What if she cut her off? She's like, oh, maybe she had something in her hand. She didn't want me to see it. That's why she wouldn't let me take them. Something like that. I don't know.
Bloody cold today, isn't it? Seems to keep getting colder.
Yeah, I'm not
Say
gonna.
it'll be a short order.
He's big.
Oi, fuckhead. You
Easy,
might be
best
new
friend.
here, but you're in my spot. So move.
Awkward.
No fucking answer.
Most of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the Night's Watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000 years ago to defend the realm from wildlings, white walkers...
Had this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordling. He tried to stick me with this. I stuck it in him
I'll be
instead.
back. Let me know what happens.
So next time I say move, you'd best fucking move.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes? You
Fuck potatoes? What? No! I stole them. That's what got me sent to the wall.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cutter.
Cutter the potato fucker. There's one for the songs.
Oi, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Hey, don't fucking talk about my sister, alright?
Will you stop arguing?
Who in seven hells is talking back there? Tuttle. Who was it?
Strong silent type.
Covering for your new brothers already, are you? Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger. So we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of.
Oh no.
Can you swing a sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger.
Ah, Jon Snow! We're gonna take a quick break because Jon Snow is on the screen, I think. It looks like Jon Snow at least. Okay, right back.